Alright, let's get on the road, guys. I figured I'd do one live today and see how it goes, and yeah, if y'all want to hang out and chat, feel free to hang out and chat, and I'll be here. Let's hit the road. What's up? Turn the music down so it's not too loud and y'all can actually hear me. Everybody's having a good day so far. I'm gonna turn it toward the road because I'm gonna be vaping, so, and YouTube doesn't allow it anymore. Not gonna work. There we go.
Family proof your family with Life 360. We were torn apart at birth. That's dramatic. This is the story of the best part of the sandwich and his crust. One has it all. So I said, no, you're the one who's really.
Oh, 7 people all of a sudden. Yo, what's up, everybody? Feel free to chat.
That's it.
Not sure how long I'm going to stay live. I may stay live the whole time, but I'm not going to say for sure yet. What's up, Ma? I don't know how to say your name. How's it going? I hope everybody's having a good day so far. We're just starting ours over here. Literally just got on the road, so yeah. We're gonna get up here to Waco. It's about 5 hours away. And yeah, we'll see how this goes today. We're gonna go pick out some candy, M&M's. Everybody's plans for the day. Let's get active in chat, y'all. Come on. if everybody hangs out and chats and y'all decide y'all want to see more of this, just leave a comment saying that, or if you're part of Redline, feel free to DM me, let me know that y'all want more of it, more of these lives like this, and I will make sure that I try to do more of this for y'all. This is something I actually used to do a lot of, but slowly got out of it. No, so not doing gaming right now. I will be doing a gaming live later tonight. It's going to be probably pretty late. So, but for now, I figured I would try and do at least a short live on here for at least an hour or so, see how it goes. I've been thinking about getting back into doing these lives again for everybody. And yeah, if everything goes well, I will start them back up. If this one doesn't go that well, then I'm not sure if I will or not. It'll really just depend. That's what my viewers want. Yes, I'll do a lot more of them, but you know, like I said, it just depends. Memento, yes, I do gaming. I'm in Redline RP. I don't know if you've heard of that on 5M, but I'm in that server. If you go back and watch my live from last night, there's a lot of action in it. Starts out me working at Eclipse. 2 fake medics show up. A lot happens there. And then of course I'm just doing some repairs, and then we decided, me and a buddy of mine, we decided to go do some garbage collection, because you know you can get materials out of that, you can sell the materials, plus you get paid for doing it. And then after that we went to Legion, and that's where all hell broke loose. So yeah, we had a lot happen last night between us and what we call the McDonald crew is what we call them, the Ronald McDonald crew. Yeah, there was a lot that happened last night. Okay. Yeah, I've never been into the VRs. I've tried getting into those, but I don't know, it's just not for me. I do have a new VR at home. I haven't used it yet, but I do plan to try and use it here before long, once I go back home, and see if maybe they've improved them. But the last time I used one, which was the MetaQuest 2, I believe, like, I liked it, but I didn't like it. I don't know how to explain it. There's one good thing that they're good for, and that's watching YouTube and stuff, because it's like being in a theater. That was about all I really enjoyed of it. There are a few games that I enjoyed, but you know, it's hard for me to play those games when I'm in the truck, so it was rare that I get to play them, so yeah. So I've actually got the new Meta gaming headset at home. I don't have my Quest 2 no more. I got rid of that. I actually gave that to my niece, I believe. But I do have the new one that came out recently, and I'm gonna give it another try. We'll see.
Take the first exit on the left onto I-69 toward Laredo.
You have any friends or anything? Feel free to invite them here. Y'all can chat or whatever, you know. Never know, we might end up having a long conversation. Sometimes that happens. So we're gonna be driving for the next at least 9 hours. So after that, I will get back into Redline. So if you want to come back then, if you, I don't know if you're gonna stay here or not, but if you do, I'll be back in there tonight. It's gonna be a little while, obviously, because I'm driving. Yeah, see, that's me. I like to play by myself. I don't really like. I've never been into playing with other people. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I know. You can say it. I won't get offended. You know, you could speed up by somebody over you, jackass. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't enjoy playing with other people when it comes to stuff like that. Never been my thing. Now, like 5M and things like that, yeah, I'll play with other people. But when it comes to like VR, it's just not something I'm interested in. I have thought about getting into trying the VR with 5M. I've been told it's possible. I'm not sure how to do it, so I have to look into it. But I may try that out, see if I enjoy it, and go from there, you know. We actually have someone, by what I was told in Redline, that does it, and they said it's actually really nice. So I may give that a try. We'll just see. I don't know. Just depends on if I like this new headset or not. You know what I mean? Oh, it's so bouncy through here. What's up, Maverick? What you up to, bro? Oh, we'll see. Maybe. You never know. Yeah, you're still a mod. I went through and got rid of a lot of mods, though. You just got lucky. You weirdo. I only smell because I have to deal with your ass. I have to go into the studio to check. I forgot who all they are though. I only kept like 3 or 4 maybe. Oh, Maverick, so Drew Martin is no longer going to be EMS. I've already talked to Ty. I'm going to do that under a different character, and it's all because of everything that happened last night. I don't know if you watched my live stream, but just watch the last hour and a half. Right now, me, Oscar, Oscar Crow, by the way. But me, Oscar Crow, I can't think of everybody's name, but there's like 4 of us. We're in a war with what we call the Ronald McDonald crew that came in last night. It's basically the lads, but under their new characters, you know. And yeah, you should go back and watch a Leech stream, his reaction when he pulled up the Legion. Let's just say there was like 7 or 8 of us laid out dead in Legion Square after we all got in a knife fight stabbing each other. That was funny. And what'd you get fired from EMS for? But yeah, Drew Martin went on a rampage last night. I stabbed, I think, 2 or 3 myself out of the 5 or 7 that were there. And then my boys got the other one, so I've basically started my own crew now at this point. Ah, gotcha. Okay. But yeah, I've basically started a crew of 3 other people with 3 other people. And I'm basically the leader of it, apparently. I don't know how that happened, but you know. We decided last night that we didn't give out enough justice. And it was only because after Ralph took all of us to the hospital, he let us all go. And then I got in the vehicle with him to go get my Jeep from Legion Square. And he basically flat out told me, hey, look, this is a one-time thing. Don't get any more trouble. I know you're on EMS, and because I'm technically hired, I just didn't have the job in city yet. But he goes, if it happens again, I can give you leniency next time. So last night I messaged him after it kept going, and I'm like, look, at this point, we're already too far into this. We're basically at war now. I ain't got a choice. I'm just gonna make a new character for EMS and PD. And he goes, all right. He goes, just make sure you put your applications in on the new character. I was like, yeah, no. So he knows now from this point on that he can just take an arrest and send us to prison or whatever, you know. But yeah, he released all of us. He didn't send nobody to jail for it. Okay. Well, dude, I hate to hear that, bro. I was hoping to work with you. I think I still have my Johnny Martin character, I think is his name. I may take and turn him into PD and EMS. I'm not sure yet. I would probably just use him since I already have it. So, yeah. I don't think he's ever been in trouble. What I'm going to do is when I fly in with that character, I'm going to try and fly in tonight and check and see if he's been in any trouble. If not, then I'll probably go ahead and do the application. I'm working on making another character. It's going to be a female character. I've got a voice changer and everything for her. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet, but it's going to be interesting. I'll tell you all that. I've got some ideas. Let's just put it that way. I've got some good ideas. Some of them I've got to talk to higher ups in the city about, and some of them are just normal crap, you know. I've got some stuff planned for the city. Unlike Drew Martin back in the past, when Drew Martin didn't really do anything in the city, just done EMS and just fiddle around in Legion. There's gonna be a lot more going on. Let's just say I've got a list of plans that I want to do. It's just a matter of executing those plans and making it actually happen. But unlike what I used to do where I just fly in city and hang out, I'm kind of trying to add more content for y'all. And we're going to see what all we can get into, if you get what I'm saying. I'm going to try to start a gang. I'm not sure how good that's going to work, but we're going to try to see if we can start a gang. I'm going to try to, like with my other character for MSPD, we're going to try and get into some of that stuff, do a little bit of that. Still going to work out a clip with Drew Martin. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of action in it now. I'm bringing a lot more to the game than what I used to. Let's just say that. And I'm hoping that y'all enjoy it. If y'all have any ideas, feel free to drop them in the Discord or in the comment section in one of the videos. Because I do go back and read the comments if I get them. So if you have any ideas, feel free to drop those. I will definitely take a look at them and consider them. If it's possible for me to be able to do it, then I'll probably do it. If it's not, then obviously I won't be able to, but I will at least try to do what I can with them. So, yeah, I it's open for discussion. Let's just say that. Everything's up in the air at the moment. Right now, my plans are to, like the lads, obviously the ones that they made their new characters. We call them the McDonald's crew. They call themselves the Big Chungas or whatever. Right now, we're at war. Neither one of us are gang related or anything, or gang affiliated with anybody. So, what I'm going to try to do is, once we reach a resolution in this war that we're having at the moment, maybe seeing if they might want to band together and us just create a new gang for the city, you know? It just depends on if they're up for that. I don't know if they will be or not, but, you know, it's always worth trying. If not, me and my 3 guys, we may just start our own crew either way and just start a new gang in the city either way, you know? It's something that I've got in my mind that I'm thinking about. Yes, I've tried those. I did not enjoy them. They were kind of boring to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I try to be completely transparent with y'all. I like to be honest. I like to talk to y'all. I think y'all are friends of mine, you know, that I talk to every day. And yeah. But yeah, Memento. I don't think I've ever seen you in my Redline lives. But dude, you should check them out whenever I'm live. Like they sometimes they're boring, like extremely boring. But then other times they might start out boring and become like extremely crazy at the end. Or it might just start out good and keep going good the whole thing, you know what I mean? It just depends on the day and what's going on in the city and how late I get in. Because after a certain time of day, a lot of people fly out, so it's kind of just a boring stream. But then on days where I'm playing a little earlier, there's a lot more people in the city, which makes for a more interesting stream. Let's just say that. Like yesterday, I started out, I went straight to Eclipse, to the garage. I work as a mechanic at Eclipse in the city. I went there, I started working. Started out, me just working on people's cars. It slowed down. We're standing there. I have a couple buddies that pulled in. They needed some work done on their cars. Next thing you know, fake EMS show up, asking if we need any medical attention. I'm thinking, oh, it's just Prince and Lauren doing another one of their skits for their EMS, and they're beating up people and then healing them. Well, no, that's not how it went at all. Let's just say I got hit in the head with a crowbar multiple times by French. Then French walks away, throws a Molotov, catches the whole place on fire, blowing up one of the guy's trucks. And then my buddy, I can't think of his name, but he's a big one in the city. He went after Lauren and French, ended up killing Lauren, and then ended up knocking French over the Legion Bridge into the water. So, you know. But yeah, it was interesting. And then after that, me and him, we went back. I stayed at the garage. I was still working. Garage got extremely slow. After about 10 minutes, I went and me and Oscar Crow, a buddy of mine in the city, we went and started doing garbage to get materials to sell and also to make a little bit of money. Because it pays $4,600, I think, per job every time you do it. Plus, you get a crap ton of materials. The materials from that alone, I got $10,000 for. Let's just put it that way. After we got done there, I took him to the hospital. He got healed because he got hurt. Okay, but yeah, he ended up getting hurt, so I took him to the hospital. He got healed. We went, parked in Legion Square, got surrounded by the big chunkas, as they call themselves. We call them McDonald's crew again. But the old man, somehow, even though my vehicle was locked, he was able to pull me out of the vehicle, and he hit me, and I think he stabbed me, and then I got hit by my car. And then someone took me to the hospital. Another guy ended up getting in a fight with him. After I got back from the hospital, me and a few guys got together that I know, made sure they had knives, and we went back to Legion, and we retaliated. Which in return ended up in all 4 of us being knocked down, and then 5 out of 7 of their guys being knocked down. Elite shows up after I put a 911 call in because I needed one EMS and we were going to need help to get to the hospital. So Elite shows up, aka Ralph, because he was on his cop character. And his reaction is, we got a problem. And this is over his cop radio, of course. We need a bus, bring a bus. That's what he said. They got all of us in the MRAP, which is a armored personnel vehicle for them to fight in the city when it gets too bad. They took us to the hospital. As we're coming out, the Chungas are trying to start shit and blaming us for literally everything, even though they're the ones that started the whole situation. And basically, Ralph tells everybody to go their own way, get walking. And Ralph gives me a ride back to Legion to get my truck. I got to pick up one of my boys. I think it was Oscar. And he gets attacked again and stabbed. He runs and jumps in my vehicle finally. And then we put in a 911 call because me and Ralph had a talk because I was going to do EMS with Drew Martin. And yeah, basically it all went south from there. So yeah, like I said, it can start out boring, it can start out drama filled, or it can start out boring and end rapidly, let's just say that. It just depends on them, like I said. Our original plan was just go to Legion and hang out, you know. We wasn't expecting to have all that happen. But we're not complaining because now we have more content. We have more going on in the city. We're not going to be as bored, you know. We got more that we can do now. We basically waged war on the big chungus now. Either that or at the way station. In fact, speaking of way station, I need for a minute. I gotta roll the window down for this, so sorry for the noise, but I've got to. She's honking for no reason. This dog's smelling something. How you doing, sir? No, sir, just dog. You too. Be safe. Alright, we're good to go, y'all. Let's go. Simple as that. Anybody with you? No, sir. U.S. American? Yes, sir. Simple as that. Yeah, so there is no line there to tell you where to have your truck at to get to those things. So you just go to the thing, and there's a driver, he's like way behind me, and he's gonna honk because I'm going to the left lane. Like, what? No need in that. Well, you're not gonna get anywhere any faster just because you get held up by a second. Doesn't make a difference, bro. Chill out. It's so stupid. Alright, let's get our speed back up and get back on it. Kicking today. Alright, I'm gonna end this live, y'all. My phone's overheating, so I'm gonna jump out.